Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? Just getting off work, getting ready to go in the house. I don't know if you guys heard about. It's been all over the news and everything. Somebody sent me a link to an article on in my Facebook inbox. But I've been seeing it all over. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because he hasn't been, tried or anything, and you're innocent until proven guilty. When most of the times when you're black, you're guilty until proven innocent. You're guilty, you gotta prove yourself innocent. But the way the law, the judicial system is supposed to work, um, you're innocent until proven guilty. So I'm going to say allegedly, Tim Norman of, if you guys ever watched the show Sweetie Pies on the OWN network, I used to love that show. Ironically, I have been watching a lot of clips from that show on YouTube, and I've been looking for whole episodes, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere. I've searched high and low for whole episodes of Sweetie Pies, and I have not been able to find them. So I've been watching the little clips that um, Oprah puts on. She has a YouTube channel on here, and they put little clips of the show. So I've been watching little clips here and there, and I've been trying to catch whole episodes, and I can't find them anywhere, literally anywhere. So ironically, but Tim Norman, the show Sweetie Pies that came on the OWN network. To make a long story short, his mother Robbie, um, 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 having a brain fart. Robbie Montgomery, I think that's her last name. They call her Miss Robbie. They call her Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie used to do backup for Tina Turner back in the day. She was one of Tina Turner's backup dancers and singers. Um, so she was famous for that, and she was did a lot of other singing. And did some other stuff in the entertainment business. She used to work in the entertainment business as a singer. She was the main thing. She was Tina Turner's backup dancer slash singer. So she's known for that. And she decided to. She couldn't. She got to the point to where she had some health problems and she couldn't sing anymore. So she decided to. She was a real good cook, so she decided to open up some restaurants. She's out of St. Louis. So this show is based on their family restaurant, which is called Sweetie Pies. I went. Um, they opened one up in Los Angeles when I was down in Los Angeles. Me and my friend got the opportunity to go eat at the one. This one was in Inglewood. The one that we went to was in Inglewood. They closed it though because he opened up a couple of locations in Los Angeles. Um, One was like a outside, it was really small, tiny restaurant. And you could eat outside. This one that we went to was in Inglewood, and it was on a corner lot. And what I didn't like about it, the parking was lousy. I mean, we had to park across the street. We had to park in a parking lot across the street and walk across the street to the restaurant. There was no parking behind it. There was an alley behind it, and then there was a little bit of parking in front of it, but those spaces were taken. So we literally had to park in a parking lot across the street and walk across the street to the restaurant. So I didn't like that. I didn't care for the parking. But the food was delicious. The food was delicious. I'm sure the one in St. Louis is better, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The chicken was good. I got the opportunity to meet Danielle. I didn't do a video. I did do a little bit of videos of me in LA, but I didn't get an opportunity to video that. Danielle, if you guys followed the show, Danielle used to work. She worked at the restaurant, and she was their internet relations person. So I got a chance. I took a picture with her um, and everything. But anyway, to make a long story short, they own he opened up a bunch of restaurants, without consulting his mom. She had to wind up taking him to court. Um, anyway, so make a long story short, he allegedly um, is being charged with the murder of his nephew, Andre Montgomery. Got killed back in 2014. He got murdered. He's being accused of allegedly taking out insurance policies on him and having someone kill his nephew Andre. And they supposed to have, I guess they said it's been a 4 year investigation. They said that they got records of them making phone calls on various phones, and I guess they say he set it up with some stripper, and he paid the stripper $9,000. When they the a friend of mine first sent me the link uh in my inbox, I instantly started praying. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I instantly started praying. I said, Lord, please, please don't let this be true. I said, I can't believe it. I said, please don't let this be true. I said, please. I instantly started praying. I literally, I kid you not, I instantly started praying. I said, please don't let that be true. I said, oh, Lord, I said, Jehovah God, please don't let that be true. Please, please tell me he didn't do that. I said, please tell me he didn't do that. I said, please tell me he didn't do it. I can't believe it. I said, I can't believe he would do something like that. I cannot believe it. I'm shocked. I'm still shocked. A part of me doesn't want to believe that he would do something like that. I don't want to believe that he would do something like that. You mean to tell me, it took me a minute to process what I was reading. It took me a minute to process it. I said, I had to read it again. I said, huh? What? He allegedly hired someone to kill his nephew Andre, his deceased brother's son, because he took out some insurance policies on him. And I'm hoping and praying that this man didn't do this, because they took Andre, the nephew, they took his death really hard. If you followed the show and you watched the show, and I love the show. I was a big fan of the show. So I probably watched every episode, because I was glued to that TV every time it came on. And if you followed the show, you would know that they really, really was really devastated when Andre got killed. And the one that Miss Robbie and Charles took it the hardest. Charles is the cousin, and him and Andre was real close. So Miss Robbie and Charles took it really hard. And Miss Robbie said that was her. She said that was her. He was the last one of the Montgomerys, because her other son got killed. His father got killed, and so she took it hard. Charles took it hard. They all took it pretty hard. I mean, they were having vigils for him, and Tim walked over to the area with his mom to see where he got killed. I was like, my thought is, how could you do all that knowing that you had something to do with it? So I don't know about you guys. If you heard about that story, I don't want to believe that he did this. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Another lady, I was reading the blogs, and this one lady came on there and said that he hasn't been convicted yet. He might have not have done it. And I said, I know, sis. I said, I don't want to believe it either. I said, I don't want to believe it either. But the evidence is pointing towards his way. They said it's been a 4-year investigation, and the evidence is pointing towards his way. Apparently, he filed two insurance policies on him, and one was for $450,000. Other one, he filed two insurance policies on him, life insurance policies, and I guess when the insurance company, he tried to collect on the money and he couldn't, because he didn't have the proper documentation, and the insurance company decided to do an investigation. Sometimes if they get suspicious, they start to investigate. And so I guess they can say this has been an ongoing investigation, and a lot of people don't want to believe he's done this, but a lot of evidence is pointing his way. It's a lot of evidence pointing. They said they caught him on various different phones, making phone calls, trying to set it up, and they got proof that he paid her, $9,000. They got a lot of evidence. So the evidence is not looking good. It's not looking good. So I mean, I don't want to believe that he would do something like that. I just don't want to believe it. It's so shocking. But that's the mindset. He had done time in prison before, and he probably still had that prison/street mindset. He still was in that mindset. A lot of times when they come out of prison, they don't, they still got that. Now, I'm not saying all guys that been to prison, because some guys come out of prison and they make a total turnaround. But some guys, when they come out of that prison, they go from the streets to the prison, and then they come out of that prison system. They still set in that mindset, and it's a hard life in them prisons. It's a hard life, and he might have still had that same mindset. That cutthroat, every man for himself type situation mindset they got going on in that prison. And he probably still had that same mindset. You know, he didn't turn it around. Some guys turned it around. He probably didn't. So let me know in the comment section if you guys heard this story. I can't believe it. Let me hit me up in the comment section if you heard that story about Tim Norman or Sweetie Pies allegedly having his nephew killed over insurance money. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Lord have mercy. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you guys seen that, what you think about it. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the share, and the notification bell. Until the next video, peace and love. This is Sweet Jill.